Welcome to Inspiring People, the show about inspiring people, those who are inspired and those who inspire others. We all know them. They're good examples, they're supportive, they embrace life, they live inspiring lives in their day-to-day actions, and in turn, inspire others to do the same. Hi, welcome to Inspiring People. My name is Mary Otto, and with me today are two very special guests, Dan and Anita Thorson. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you.
Good to see you. I'm really grateful that the two of them have been able to be on the show and tell our viewers the story about this young couple, their family, and what it's like to be going through the situation that they're going through right now. So let's just start by maybe just telling the viewers a little bit about yourselves first. So Anita, do you want to start first? Just tell us anything you want so the viewers can get to know a little bit about you.
Okay. I'm Anita Thorson, and I have lived in the Detroit Lakes area since I was about 10 years old, and I currently teach at Faith Christian School. And we have 3 children, a 7-year-old boy and a 3-year-old girl and a 1-year-old daughter.
Okay, and so you're able now to stay at home with them? Are you still homeschooling, or are you still working at Christian Faith?
I am working at Faith Christian, and our son goes there with us too.
Okay, great. Dan, how about you? Why don't you fill the viewers in on what you're currently doing and what you've been up to?
Well, I'm Dan Thorson. I was born and raised here in the Detroit Lakes area. Attended Detroit Lakes High School and junior high, and had wonderful teachers like you.
Thank you.
Right out of high school, I enlisted in the Minnesota National Guard here in Detroit Lakes, and I've been a part of the National Guard now for 13 years. My civilian job, I work with my dad, Nels Thorson, with Nels Thorson Excavating. And being a part of the National Guard now, I've had the opportunity to be deployed twice now. Once to Bosnia in 2003, and now to Iraq in 2009.
Okay. And are there chances that you may be going back, you'll be deployed again, Dan?
There is a chance of being deployed again. I plan on making a career out of the National Guard, doing my full 20 years. In that, it's possible that I'll be deployed at least once, maybe twice.
2 more times, okay. And so I think the viewers again might be interested to know how you communicate with one another when he's, in Bosnia or when you're in Iraq and you're in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. What sort of ways have you found to keep the communication open between the two of you while he's gone?
Well, there have been a lot of changes in the way people communicate between 2004 and now. And the phone calls have been better. In 2009, there was less of a delay in the phone in 2009 than there was when he was in Bosnia. And we got to be on the phone pretty frequently with each other. And then also in 2009, we got to use the internet, webcam, and Skype to see and talk to each other. And so then Dan was able to see the kids, and that was helpful for them too, to be able to still see him and kind of see what he does.
Mm-hmm. And Dan, from your perspective, when you were, as you were being deployed, how was it for you? I mean, how did you find ways to communicate with her then? Did you have access to computers and things on a regular basis, or how did you do that?
This deployment was a lot better for communication. My job was as a chaplain's assistant, which meant I had a lot of time in an office, and I had my own computer and my own phone. So emails and phone were more accessible to myself, which made it a lot better. Daily phone calls, daily emails was great. My first deployment to Bosnia, I had to go to phone banks or computer labs and usually wait in line to get onto a phone or a computer, so it wasn't as accessible as it is now in Iraq. And Skype is just a wonderful internet invention, I guess, and where I can see the kids in live. It was great. Birthdays and special events like that, we'd be able to set up the computer and on the kitchen table or what have you, and I could be able to partake in singing happy birthday or actually watch the kids open up the presents. I mean, it was great.
Let's talk a little bit too about your occupations. You are a teacher at the
Faith Christian School.
I'm sorry, I misspoke the first time. What's it like teaching there, and what's that school about? I'm not real familiar with it.
Okay. We currently offer kindergarten through 3rd grade, and I teach in the combination classroom, kindergarten through 3rd grade. And so it's kind of like a country school setting. We have just 13 kids, so a small class, and I teach every subject area in all of those grades. And so the focus is a biblically based education for all the students, and our prayer is that they just have a biblical worldview and that they're stronger in their faith because of attending Faith Christian School.
Okay. And how long did you say you've been teaching there?
I've been teaching there for 5 years.
Okay. Good. So, and how long has the school been in existence?
Since 1997.
Oh, okay. So it's been going for a few years. And Dan, let's talk a little bit about, you said you're a chaplain's assistant, is that right?
Okay. Assistant.
And what do you do as the chaplain assistant? What sort of duties do you have?
A wide variety of daily things I do every day. The primary focus, I guess, for most chaplain's assistants would be, helping the chaplain set up for services, take appointments for counselings. Really, it's area of soldier care.
Okay.
Our job is to take care of the spiritual aspect of the soldiers that we're working with and working for. My actual job was slightly different than a normal chaplain assistant team, in which we were the family life chaplain assistant team, where my chaplain's job was more focused on training other chaplains in areas of counseling and things of that sort. And my job then was to train other chaplains' assistants on maybe helping them be more proficient in their job, or just helping them do things in that. Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to do a part 2 of this interview with Dan and Anita. So I hope you'll join us to hear more about their stories, about their professional lives and what they're willing to share about their personal lives and so on, and what makes these two inspiring people. So I hope you'll join us again for that second part.